I'm sorry. I
Like,
just have to because we're like juicy right now. Go ahead.
is this juicy? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're being all juicy and in our feels, so of course.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean, I totally understand because I felt like anything that happened. So I feel like if I am like slightly offended about something, I was like doubly offended by it.
Oh
So like
yeah.
I from past
Hold on.
experiences of at work,
Yep.
I oh sorry, did you
No, you're fine. I'm listening.
oh but like past experiences at work, like the place that I used to work, there was a kind of a negative, it was just very toxic situation, and
Yeah.
they treated me very poorly at the end, made me feel like I was
Hmm.
just inept, like I couldn't do
Really?
my work. And he like, especially one person who was like, they like made like a document of like all the things that I messed up on or something. It
Oh
was
my
real.
gosh,
It
you
was
went there?
crazy. It was so crazy. I can't even tell you. And
If you
so
put
now in my
anybody
new
under the microscope, yes, you will find errors because we're all human.
exactly. And that's what like I had to after that I had to like get myself to realize that, because I kept messing up because it was like uh,
Yes.
and because he was like watching so closely, like, oh, I see you did this, and it was just like
Mm-hmm.
it was so stress. I started to like, get physically sick. Anyways, my whole point is saying now in my new job, it feels like if anyone makes it sound like I'm not getting my job done or something is wrong with my work, I get offended.
Right.
And then with my period, like I was like super hormonal, so it was like so much worse. And I like was so like hurt. And it wasn't even like they were like straight out like, oh, you did this wrong. It was more like, oh, I saw that we weren't able to do this, so I'm like here to help. And I think that they were like legit just trying to be helpful.
Yeah, but it
But to
made it
me, I'm
worse.
like, I'm sorry, I'm doing my job. Like,
Like it makes you feel
like
like you're incompetent. Like,
exactly. And so yes, I got into my super feels with that, and then I had to like apologize to them because I was just like, I'm sorry, I am a mess right now. So
defensive,
like,
yeah.
because yeah, I was very defensive, and the thing is that I was getting that work done, so I was like, see, it's on my to-do list, I'm doing it. And then like,
Yeah.
like it was just very like, okay, sorry, calm down. And so, but yeah, I get the whole like, but I just don't feel like I used to be like that when I was young, even when I, younger with my period, like even in college and high school, whatever, I wasn't like that. But I feel like as like now that I'm older, I guess when I'm on my period, like I feel more like things really like annoy me. I don't want to like talk to people. I want to like hide in like a little hole and just like not talk to anyone. Be a little
Interesting.
hermit. Yeah, it's like 10 times worse than it ever used to be. So now I just have to live with it. But now, dude, I'm off my period and I am like, I can do anything. I want to go like hiking on every mountain and like I
Mm.
want to do all the things. So it's just
Oh,
like
so this
total
happened just
reversal.
recently or no?
Oh yeah, no, this happened just recently.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
you are so much more vulnerable at that time. He must be tracking that too. He's like,
Yeah.
this is the month, this is the week that I attack.
Yeah, seriously. It's yeah. But yeah, sorry, my whole point was just to agree, like it just seems like hormones are like really like real. Like
They're
they're
real.
really getting us. So
Hmm. I don't know if it
jeez.
was different or I was just in like severe denial all the years of my life. I really
You're just in
think.
denial.
Yeah. I'm like,
You're like,
no,
it's
I'm not
fine, nothing's
sad.
fine. You're just
I'm not, yeah,
crying at commercials and
I'm not vulnerable. Yeah,
not
you think it's funny
vulnerable.
too? Camden thinks that's funny too.
Oh.
But no, it is. Yeah, it's very real. And yeah, that's interesting. When people do try to attack, it helps to have a really great boss. And I do. And he's about to PCS. But he's, a boss that sees what you do day in and day out. I don't know if he was your boss, but I don't know, you may not be able to say that. Are you still there?
Oh, I'm here, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it helps because like for me, I get attacked by outside sources or just
Well,
other
the person
leaders that's kind of circuit that what?
No, I was just saying, but the person you were asking if the person that was like writing all those things in the document, That was not my boss. It
Oh
was just
yeah.
some other
Exactly. Okay.
person. Yeah.
Right. So I
Yeah.
have those that they're in your orbit, but they don't directly impact your work, but they have influence, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
if you're like, it helps to have a really great boss who knows what you do day in and day out, is what I was
Yep.
saying.
Yep.
Because then they are there to help defend you, and you don't have to. And that's exactly actually, that must have been the week of people talking trash, because that was my last week. And
Mm.
yeah, one particular individual, into person, whatever. One particular person, I'm like trying to, that's how worked up now. But I kept my feelings to myself. But if I didn't have someone, I think it would have stressed me out a little bit more, especially with how I feel. Like on Friday, I think I was apologizing to everybody for no reason. I was like, I'm sorry if what I just said was just so
Oh my
vulnerable.
goodness, you poor thing.
I know. I was just like apologizing for breathing. I'm
Oh
sorry
my
if the way that I
god.
walked somehow made you feel
Offended you.
uncomfortable in your space. Like what?
Oh my
I don't know.
goodness.
Did I open the door quietly enough? Do you want the lights on, or like stupid stuff? Like, but I don't know. That's partial scrutiny, partial um hormones. And I realized that, and then I just get quiet. So now I've been realizing that, because it's around the same time every month here recently. It just seems to hit harder. I don't know why it's hitting harder.
Yeah.
It's the canned beans that I'm eating. No, I'm just playing. It's like my estrogen levels, they dip or they increase? They increase, right?
I think so. Are we just making up stuff? I don't know. I
No.
don't. I,
Oh, you. Oh, no, let me punch you through the phone. No, I was reading about it this morning. I think it dips.
uh,
Hold
it
on.
dips or it gets it. It's more. It's more or
We'll find
less. I
out.
don't know.
I'm gonna go punch a dog in the throat, and I'm gonna do the noise cancellation so no one will know. Yeah, estrogen dips during your period, and the dip
Mm,
is one of the biggest reasons why you feel sad, overwhelmed, off, disconnected, watched, vulnerable,
okay.
uninspired, and
Then
emotionally
we were
thin.
we are dipping hard then, because
Hard
like
dips. So it's not the canned
yeah.
beans. Actually, maybe we need to eat more canned beans. I think they have estrogen to balance us out. And maybe
That's what
that's
we
why as
need.
kids we
Canned
didn't care, because
beans.
I was, yeah,
Oh
we
my
were all about the
gosh.
shelf stable food, man.
Hero, stop.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is Hero trying to eat you?
No, he's messing with the cat.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. Um, yeah, I guess my point was, man, I just really wanted to relive that moment though, but he was really trying to go hard and
Mm.
attack me, and make me look incompetent in front of my leadership. But thankfully, my boss had to talk to me because of it. He said that I said something disrespectful, and basically I need to know my place in the comments in RMS when I
Know my
disapproved a kid.
place.
Yes,
That
well,
would piss me off.
essentially, you know what I mean? Like I need to watch how I speak to these people, and it's not the only time. And so my boss turned it back around, and he's like, "Well, let's see these other times."
Mm.
After he addressed the current issue, he was like, "Let me see these other times, and we'll know." And he's like, "There are no other times." Because one, it would be documented because I put it in RMS. But then two, the reason why he got up in arms was because the comment that I said was, please upload the unaltered first page of the DD4. So that's going to be very specific if anyone listens to that. But I was just like, I was like, are you serious? He got mad because I said unaltered, because he said it implies that he altered it or someone altered it, which
Oh.
is like fraud. And I'm like, there's a distinct difference. Alteration can apply to, like, and it was altered because what had happened was the soldier signed in the wrong places and they did whiteout to it, which covered up some of the
Oh.
wording. And so I was having to look at this document very closely, and I was like, well, I don't see where it says Annex A. It's one of the things that's supposed to be on there, but it was on there. So he got mad for the one time that I was incorrect, out of the like 50. And that was the other thing that had my boss annoyed. There's like, because his area is the one that has the most errors,
Mm.
the most problematic. And so I made a mistake on one, and then he, instead of like being graceful, because I never blasted him out for having the most errors. I don't put him on Front Street, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he gets this one opportunity, and he blasts it to the commander, the sergeant. See, this is
Dang.
why. And like, I'm like, are you serious? And
Jeez.
like, all he had to do was say, hey, it is there. And then done, I approve it. You know what I mean? Because we go back and forth all the time, or we can, and I'm human.
He just got
Instead
butt
of,
hurt.
how, like, instead of sending five different emails, running the span of 3 days, like, you know what I mean? Like, do you actually work? You have all this time to do this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Spend all this time on little old me and my one tiny mistake instead of fixing your 5,000 mistakes. It's like, what?
That's right. You know what though? I like what you said about like you have a boss that like knows, because in that previous position, I so he wasn't my boss, but he was kind of like my like mentor in a way, because he we we're part of like a media we were part of a department, like a what was the department? We were part of the media department or whatever, and but we were social media, and so it
Okay.
was just him and I um in the social media part of the media, and so it's like because he was there before me, he had more like seniority or something,
Yeah.
and so he he used that to his benefit, because and I have no idea to this day why he did it. Like it kills me, like I can't even think about it because it really kills me, because I don't like I feel like I'm a very hard worker and I get my work done and I do what I need to do, and I like I'm not lazy, I'm not this, I'm not that,
Right.
but he made me feel so like incompetent, and he was like, so he was telling our boss like, oh yeah, she's doing all these like things wrong,
Mm-hmm.
um and then he got my boss's boss involved,
Oh
and
my.
then like it, but like he's there longer, so he has more clout. They're gonna believe him over me,
Right.
and so it sucks because she doesn't know all the work I do
Yeah,
unless
she doesn't know you. Yeah.
she doesn't, and so it just happened to that the place that I in my head I'm not thinking I have to cover my butt on things because I'm so comfortable like doing my work, but it turns out like I should have been documenting my own stuff and making sure that and I'm just like, geez, like I didn't think I would have to like you know like plead my case. Like it was
Yes.
just crazy.
And
So
it's
now in
so
my
much
new
extra
job,
work. Yes.
exactly. And in my new job though, thankfully I have a boss who I love, and she like I work right and like closely to her, and we are a part, like we just feel like partners. It feels it's a very good partnership.
That's wonderful.
And yeah, so I feel like I'm blessed in that sense that I like it's like a whole it's a change, completely it's change. Like she is not toxic at all. She's a very good supervisor. It's worked out great, but man, it was terrible when I was there.
Hmm.
It was just I was physically getting sick, Judy. It was
Yeah,
like so
it
bad.
really it takes a toll for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're in a good position now.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Holy
But yeah,
cow.
that was last week. Oh my gosh, thank God it's behind us. Oh,
Mm. Mhm.
oh, okay. So, let's talk.
That's it. That's all I had. That's all I had to talk about.
Isn't that real? It's the same thing with my kids. I'm like, all right, like we could be washing dishes, and then I'll be like, all right, let's wash some dishes. All of a sudden, man, that sounds like a horrible. I don't want to wash dishes. But you were just washing dishes. What are you talking
You're
about?
just doing it.
No, now
I'm
that you said it though,
now that
yeah,
you said it, I've
it's
got
different.
nothing. It's different now.
It's different.
Oh my
Yeah, now
goodness.
that you've said it. Hey, Kimmy Kitty.
Jeez.
No, I wanted to talk to you about what you think. I sent you like, man, like a three-part series of a novel that's ongoing regarding what I think about Better Cozy.
Oh.
And, you know, I thought I just wanted to kind of hear your thoughts on it. I'm excited. I'm going to try and take some time maybe today, but also I just don't want to go to work. So that's my struggle. I go through these dips where I'm just like really motivated and then I'm just like I just want to stop. I want to win the lottery and then I just want to do podcast plus the whole other world of possibilities that goes into that. And I
Mhm.
really just don't want to work because I don't want to deal with all of those. Well, really, honestly, when you look at the work that I do, and this is very telling, but I brought my daughter to work with me. I brought Savannah to work. And she
Mhm.
sat there and she was like, when we got back into the car at the end of the day, she's like, Mom, your work is boring. I was like, she's like, all you
Jeez.
do is stare at a screen all day and sometimes answer the phone. Like, and then she's not wrong. It's like I'm a robot, you know? And then when you look back at the actual content of the work that I do, well, first of all, policies change all the time. So there's really, I mean, we call ourselves subject matter experts, but I mean, are you really? Like, really, you're just like historians. Like, you know what happened between this time period and this time period when it comes to policy. And I mean, good for you if you want to remember it and it's good for context. But in reality, like, you know nothing. Or you've not really made, I mean, you've impacted people's careers if you actually re enlist them. This is my work. But as a cute person who does QC, like, I just made sure everything was good to go. And then, you know, when you go back in time, when you go back and you look and you want to, it looks great on evaluations. Yeah, I QC'd, 5,000 contracts. Whoop-de-doo. Now you go back and you tell your grandkids, they don't give a rip. What did you change in the world, in culture? How did you impact
Mhm.
anything? You know what I mean? And then,
Yeah.
so at my funeral or my obituary or whatever anyone wants to address, well, she really made a difference to, and and then the people who you actually help, they don't know who the hell you are. So you don't even get gratitude
Oh,
there.
interesting.
If you think about it. So it's this small
Goodness.
little cell. You're like a cog, a little nut in the big, grand scheme of this engine, I'll call it, of an organization.
Mhm.
And you really like, and then you're replaceable. Like you strip out, your threads get worn bare. They'll just slap another one on because it's highly replaceable. And it's like,
Dude,
but that's your whole life. That little nut, that little
you're
nugget,
making this
that's
sound
you.
real great.
Really?
Jeez,
I know, but that's how I look at it. That's why and then in moments when I feel the way that I do, I'm just like, oh, please, I want to win the lottery. That's why. Yeah. And then I want to spend time with the people who actually do care about me, maybe, so that,
right. That would be
And
great.
I mean, leadership cares, the army cares. Yeah. Family first and all this, but they can only do so much. I mean, they have their own goals and their own missions, and I've contributed, and I've done at least 20 some odd years. So now I feel like I need to build something of my own that, and I probably should have done this from the jump, but to where we can all be involved together. And so that's one of the reasons. I was thinking to myself when I was driving, wishing I was talking to you. if someone if someone were to ask me why did I even start Better Moody, I was like, man, I don't have an origin story. I don't have a reason. I just happened to it like hit me one day and I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm Better Moody. But no, that's not true. I do have it's funny because people will ask you, like, someone asked me, they're like, what do you know about Jamaica? I was like, I don't know anything about Jamaica. I mean, my parents were born there. And then I started going on and I was like, and the national anthem is this. And, the state bird is this or whatever. And it's like all of a sudden you have this whole, like, I gave this girl all this information to fill a whole essay. I didn't even realize that I knew so much, but it's funny how we downplay what we do know and what we do. Let's
Mm.
see. But so I don't know if, well, anyway, if someone were to ask me in an interview how I came up with the Better Moody, then, the reality is, or the truth is, I did it because I was tired of eating my thoughts and how I
Mm.
feel, because that's what you do in the military a lot of the times. And it has nothing to do with the military per se, but it's about hierarchy, rank, structure. It's exactly what um, this this trend is what sped up this evolution of this of Better Moody. I wanted freedom. That's where it stems from. And then I wanted to work and live life happy with family, people that I'm actually working and spending time with. I want to
Yeah.
spend time with them. So that's what drove me to create Better Moody, because I'm better when I can be moody, when I am who I am. And I can, if I have an opinion, I can voice it without any fear of retribution or reprimand or or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Also knowing that I'm contributing to something that I truly own versus in the military, really you're just supporting. You're playing that supporting role, and I'm ready to step out. And there are only few key positions where you're actually truly um, leading with your own vision, with your own vision. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's a very limited vision that you're allowed to have even as a an officer, I think, in the military. Like,
Interesting.
you know what I'm saying? Cuz
Yeah.
and it's just the nature of the beast. It's nothing negative. It's just, you
Just
know,
is what it is,
is
kind
what
of
it
thing.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I don't know what you think about that.
Well, I feel like origin wise, it's funny that both you and Holly were like, "Oh, I thought." Like I had thought you were going to do something about being comfort, having comfort, and being cozy, or whatever. Or when I said that, better cozy with my, I was just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
am I constantly talking about how I just want to be comfortable all the time? I just want to be in comfort." And maybe that is true. Like I do have this like vision of like comfort of what I want to be able to accomplish in my life, my own personal goals, what I'm doing. Like I don't know. It's like I just like to be able to like find a spot, have books and drink tea and be in a comfortable place. Like at the end of the day, that's what I really want to be doing. I love my job and I think it's great because I do feel like I am helping people in a way, but
Mhm.
at the same time, I also want to be in my own space, coloring a book or writing a story or I don't know, doing cozy things. It's just like it's good for
Yeah.
my mind to
It's
just
it's like you're guarding your joy.
yeah,
There's nothing
yeah,
wrong with
exactly.
that. I like it. Yeah, no, when I see you, I always think of like the things that you wear, your whole aesthetic. Like you're usually in something cozy, you're doing something cozy. You have your fluffy dogs that are cozy or dog that's cozy. And your
Yeah,
cat. It's just everything around you just seems comfortable and you built it that way. So that's why it makes sense to me. I was thinking comfort, but cozy makes sense. That's the
yeah,
dream. But
it is.
altogether, I think all of our visions combined is the ultimate dream. I want to be who I am. Um, Holly, better peace, wants to make sure that she doesn't have too much on her table,
Yeah,
so that she can maintain that peaceful space and then enjoy her family. And then you, it's like you're guarding your joy. You're better cozy. And I want to be all those things. I'm just, it's like one speaks to us more in the moment, right?
yeah, I think so.
Anyway, but yeah. Um, so yeah, I don't know if you read what I sent you, but I was just thinking you can do it however you want as far as like, I don't want you to feel pressured. You can pick a day, you can do it like once a week, every other week, or like once a month, whatever.
Yeah.
Just whatever, just as long as you pick a rhythm and stick to it.
Mhm.
And and then of course I'll introduce you and then we'll just go from there. I was
Yeah.
thinking if you did it, if you just wanted to, sorry, I cut you off, but if you
No, you
wanted to just kind of work on some episodes, which is not hard, like, and don't overthink it, by the way, because if you do that, then you'll never do it. Because sometimes I get caught doing that to myself too, and I'm just like, nope, nope, gotta send it, hit send. But if you want, I can launch you in February, or if you're ready and you think that it's okay, because I was thinking December is Holly's birth month anyway, so I
Mhm.
could launch her in December, and then February is you, and that's not far away. I could launch you then. There's also no rush because any business takes about like 5 years to jump off, and it's more about the ride anyway for us. So no, like, no mistaken dreams or fantasies that this is going to pop off overnight. It's just one of those things that you do, and then I do it. The only reason why I've been so consistent is because I actually enjoy it, and it's
I love that you
therapeutic.
enjoy it. I love that you're doing it and you're just putting it out there. It's really amazing.
Yeah. Some of it, sometimes I'm just like, ooh, well, it's in the past.
It's
keep
out there.
moving forward on the way
Just keep.
forward. And also,
Well,
yeah, it's growth, right?
yeah.
I'm allowed. We're allowed. Allowed to be imperfect. And that in and of itself is a form of perfection. Just showing up.
Just showing up exactly.
So what's going on with you anyway? How's married life, Miss Thing? I don't really hear much about. I'm not there though.
You
About the
gotta be
pups.
here. You gotta be in it to know what's going on.
Sorry?
I said you've got to be here, I guess.
Yeah.
It's actually amazing. I love it. Um, yeah, it's a fun time because I don't know, you're with your person. Um they're like your best friend. You just it's like hanging out with your best friend. Then like if you guys need your space, you just kind of do your thing, but near each other, and then you check in with each other,
Yeah.
and then you go places, you do things. If you like the same things, it's great. And we do most of the
Oh, I'm
time. If
talking about you
it's
specifically, not generically.
no, I know.
Husband, wife
That's what I'm
life. Oh,
saying. Like
okay.
that's how it is for us. Like
Oh.
we like most of the same things, so it's like doing those things is it's fun and um
Well,
yeah.
where are you guys, what's the next big holiday or outing for you guys?
Um, so that'll be this coming week. We're gonna go to basketball game. We have the Denver Nuggets game that we go to. And then we'll spend the night in Denver and um just probably go to
Wow.
the
That's
mall
fun.
and yeah, and just hang out and eat good food. And then um the day before Thanksgiving, we'll hang out with Holly and the kids. We're gonna go and just
Oh, okay, that's
um
nice.
yeah, we'll just have a fun time with them. And then on Thanksgiving Day, we'll just be with his family, which is my family now, and just eat Thanksgiving food, and it'll be nice.
Just nom
Yeah,
nom.
I
I
that's what we're
heard that.
excited for. Yeah, that's kind of our next thing. It'll be a good holiday. I just took the week off.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
Oh, I think I
yeah.
have a stupid conference call the day before Thanksgiving. I was like, really, guys? I hope they cancel it, but they won't.
But they won't.
They
Oh,
won't.
dang it.
They'll be like, no, no, we're good. And I'll tell you why. It's because they're not briefing, we're briefing. So, like, oh
Oh,
no, you guys can totally brief. You guys are
dang.
ready, right? No, it's not a big deal. But also, I look at it and I'm just like, ugh, okay. Um, yeah, I'm ready to, um, I guess maybe another 5 or 6 more years. And then hopefully, I'm hoping that I can be at a place to where I can move on. So anyway, I was looking at Oprah Winfrey. Do you remember Oprah?
How do you forget Oprah?
Thank you. Okay. So, some people, my kids don't know who Oprah is. I was just like,
Oh, well, I guess
no
I didn't think
way.
about that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, just do, and then popped into my head. I was like, what's Oprah doing? What's going on with that girl? Haven't heard from her in a while.
That's funny. Doesn't
I
she have
know.
like a channel or something?
Okay, okay, she
Like
has a lot going on. She's like a CEO. She has her own network,
that's I think that's
Oprah
what I'm thinking
Winfrey
of, the
Network.
network. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. And then I just found out she just started her own podcast.
Oh, did she really?
Yes. I was like, ah, yeah. And so now I'm looking, I'm like, when did she start this? I'm like, Oprah Energy. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, we're like, queuing in, locking in, plugging into Oprah Energy. But yeah, so she started, I think it was like around December of last year. I was like, oh my
Oh.
gosh, am I late? Am I on time? Like, what's going on? That's a good space to be in. So yeah, and I looked, I started June 30th. So I've been at it for about 6 months now. That's not bad.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. But hopefully, we'll just keep growing and shaping the voice of this thing. I don't know. Have you listened? You're like my most loyal listener right now. Yeah. So, what do you think? Do you think it's been getting better overall, or do you think it's pretty like consistent? Do you think I've established or found my voice? Does it sound like there's a pattern there?
I don't feel like I feel like there it's like it kind of there's no real pattern yet. But there have been a couple of episodes where I feel like it's more of like the story of things, and then it like you're able to like tell a story and then bring it into a meaningful end. And that those are my favorite episodes. But I mean, I the other ones are great because you're just kind of it feels like a chat, like you're just chatting with your audience, which is fun. But
Hmm.
like I think the story, those episodes where you're like telling a story and then like there's like a meaning. I think that's just me though. Like that's just the kind of content that like really grab like that I gravitate to, that it grabs me because I like a good story, you know. Like I like to, and I like to know what that story means to someone, or how they share that with someone. It's just yeah, I think that's just the my favorite kind of thing. But
And I think that's
uh,
what you were saying. Your episodes will probably focus on stories. Am I right?
I think so. I think that I you know I've been thinking about it. I'm like, what do I want to say about you know better cozy, like what do I want to say about it, what do I want to share, and I feel like stories do come to mind, but I'm still thinking about it. I'm still trying to like figure out what I would like my voice to be or what I would like to say
Okay.
in regards to that. So
Well, what I have to say about it is I think
yeah.
that your voice is not necessarily like one set style of delivery. Okay. I think
Okay.
it's who you are, which will come through in the way that you joke and your mannerisms, the way that you view the world, your point of view, and then you are the brand. So don't try to critique or try to shove yourself in a box. You know what I mean? I would say
Sure.
just go with the flow, and whatever you feel inspired to create at that time, that's fine. And then if you want to do a series on, like, maybe a certain set of stories, then do that, but don't limit yourself,
Mm.
because you are the brand. And what I mean by voice is just basically like, can you get a sense of, oh, this person, like, for example, Jason Bateman, it's kind of like dry, sarcastic wit. He can talk about anything
Oh
on the
yeah.
planet, but Jason Bateman, when you hear him, he has a distinct voice, right? And
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
mean just
that's
like
true.
pitch and tenor or whatever.
No, I know what you mean. I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
So that's what I meant was like, you know what I mean? Can you get a sense of my voice? And I guess maybe for me, what I hope to do is to create warmth and acceptance, a feeling of belonging, and my voice. I think I want to stay positive, you know.
Hmm.
And anyway, that's kind of. I was wondering how those types of patterns, I guess, is what I was leaning toward, and
And
how
I
it
think I
maybe
see what you're
affected
saying
you.
about that. Yeah, I feel like it does, like even if it's like a hard lesson, which is often, but like it's like you are still staying positive. And when you said what you said about that, that is very true. I do feel like it's very you always have like a positive message at the end, or you bring it back around to that, or you're just again, it's about like I feel like it's just a good chat with a good friend, and you're just like, oh, what are you doing today? Like, what's happening in your life? And this is where you're at this very moment. Like that's the kind of voice that I
Here,
hear with you.
let me recap what we talked about. I hate this employee at work. They get
Ah,
on my nerves. I can't stand them. Wish they'd walk out the door and keep walking into the sunset. But also, they're improving and they're growing. And we want to allow them space to do that. Oh,
whatever.
no, I'm
It's
just playing.
never even like that drastic, but
No, I know, I know. And
whoa,
we did it.
that's
Still
funny.
positive. Still moving forward.
Still moving forward.
Yeah, constantly growing. Yeah. No, anyway, so one of my episodes that's coming up is gonna be on Oprah, because I was thinking about the girl and I was like, she's amazing. And I think without realizing it, she's influenced me. I mean, who randomly thinks about a person that they haven't heard from or about just out of the blue, a certain celebrity. And yeah, that person definitely had an impact on me, and my mind was like,
Oh, interesting.
yes, yes. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that because it's beautiful. I'm gonna call it Oprah, Orpa Energy. That's what I'm gonna call it. That was her real name, Orpa.
Oh, was it really?
Yes, and nobody could pronounce it, so everyone was like Oprah, and she's like, well, Oprah it is.
How funny.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, she has a podcast, man, and I listened to some of it. I was like, oh, that's such a warm, familiar voice. Such a great, and I love everything about what she's trying to do in the world. I guess she has like a leadership academy, but it's in somewhere in Africa, maybe. And she doesn't have her own children. Oh, this is why I thought of you when I was thinking about her. She doesn't have any of her own children, and that was a choice. She felt like she wasn't called to be a mother, but she had another calling, and so she has basically like adopted children in all of the leadership schools that are in her academy. The women that have gone through, she supports them just like she supports her own children. And I thought that was pretty amazing. I can't
Hmm.
fully comprehend it, right? But that's why we're all different. But I just thought
Yeah.
that was amazing. Camden's over here replaying a moment on TV over and over and over again. I was just like,
What is
didn't
he
I just see
watching?
this? He keeps hitting rewind. The Bridge Hollow, The Curse of Bridge Hollow.
Oh,
If you've never seen that, has I think one of the Wayans brothers in it, like Marlon Wayans or something.
oh, I've never heard of it. Never
Yeah,
heard of.
I didn't either until I think that he really respects what his older sisters do because he likes all their music. He likes all their shows. Savannah liked this show and she watched it like 2 or 3 times. And now, thanks to Camden, it says on Netflix one of the most rewatched shows. I'm
That's
certain
funny.
it's because of him.
That's
Like,
awesome.
yep, we're watching it every day. 3 and 4
Mm.
times a day. But yeah, they have like lyrics memorized. Do you remember doing that when you were younger? Watching a show over and over?
I mean, I don't think we had. I guess when they had like reruns,
Oh,
right?
really?
Like I feel like. I
You
mean,
didn't did you not
how
use
did you watch
VHS?
things?
Oh, you forgot.
How?
Ooh,
What do you mean?
VHS,
Like,
bro.
there's not. Well, we did like record. Like we'd record like the Saturday shows. Like we would record those over, and
Or
then
you
like
just
we.
had movies that you watched over and over again.
Oh, you're talking about a movie. I think you said a show.
Oh yeah, it's a movie. Sorry. The Curse of Bridge
No,
Hollow
no,
is
no.
a movie, but yeah, same thing to me. Sorry.
It's not the
Not a
same
series,
thing.
not a series.
It's not the same.
A show, a movie. Whatever. Okay, so thank you. Point taken. Words have meaning. Okay, a movie.
Words
Anything.
meaning. No, I don't you mean now. I got you. I got you now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. For me, I think it was Crybaby. And I don't know why with Johnny Depp. And it's
Oh,
funny. Yeah. Do you remember that?
interesting. I
Over
do.
and
That
over and over for even if I didn't want to. It was just like it was a ritual. We had to watch it every day
that's
after
so
school.
strange. Oh, hold on, hold on. Look,
And I don't even know why. Something about him crying with with both of his eyes at the end of the movie. Did you have to take a break? She's on the toilet. She had to mute me so she could poop. Just playing. You'll never know because you're not listening, are you? Yep. That's what happens when you turn your back. Am I on the phone by myself? Hmm. Abandonment. Abandonment is what I long for. That's how I feel. Yo. Well, don't worry. I'll be right here, waiting patiently.
all right, I'm back.
Are you now? What'd you have to do?
Oh, Nick is going on his leaving for his run, so I'll say bye to him.
Oh, he runs?
Yeah,
How often does he run?
he runs on the weekends.
Okay, that's
Um,
good.
yeah,
You don't like running?
I hate running.
I
It's the worst
know,
thing that
it's
could ever happen to
horrible.
me. Um, but I like hiking,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't like running. I just it's pointless to me. Unless I'm playing a sport. Like if I'm playing tennis or playing basketball,
Mm-hmm.
like I like it because I'm not paying attention to the running. But like if I'm just running to run, I do not like it.
Because you don't have a
And he
goal. Yeah, I get it.
yeah, but he loves it and he I think as an introvert, he's like he's able to just zone, like get into his head and like think about things and just be on
Hmm.
this run. And
Okay. So he
yeah,
doesn't listen to music, he just runs.
nope, he just runs.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I was actually running yesterday, but I'm trying to rehab my leg that I beat up.
What happened to your leg?
I broke it. No, I didn't break it, but I mean in my
Bro,
heart I broke it.
I
Sorry.
was just like, wait,
It's like my
what?
ankle.
I feel
My
like I should know this. Jeez.
um jujitsu? No, combatives. It's similar to jujitsu. I was wrestling a lion and he
You were
stepped on my ankle.
ridiculous. Oh my
Yeah, no,
gosh.
actually, that's about what it looked like. No, it's a big monster dude, and he picked me up. He wasn't supposed to pick me up, and then I couldn't get my feet under me and landed on my ankle, and he landed on top of it. So, ho ho, for the
Oh
win,
no.
and it crunched too. It's a loud crunch, and then so I was like, I
Yikes.
screamed, and I was just because I've never broken anything, and I didn't, still haven't, but
Still haven't. Oh, good.
I really thought this was it. So I
Oh
took a
man.
time out. The guy was like in the zone too. Like, you know, when like dogs get like, what is that, bloodlust or whatever? I mean, not saying that he got a taste of blood.
That's what it sounds like you're
but
saying.
but he
It's
was
just
just
like,
like he was not quitting. He's like, all right, you're good, right? I'm just like, bro, I'm mangled here in the corner. What are you talking about? Am I
oh my
good?
gosh.
Like,
What
hey,
are
stop, see someone off, down boy. Like, what? Anyway, yeah, well, we were practicing, but it was a sparring session type thing, and yeah, the next person that he was with got hurt too. Same thing. He was just like going down the line, breaking everybody off.
breaking everyone up?
I know.
Jeez.
No, but then the next one, we were like, okay, they were all paying attention to him at that point, and they were like, okay, well, we need you to like not do this, and but anyway, yeah, picking up people bad, and but I thought I could go back in after a couple rounds, and I was out. But I mean, I was still able to finish. There's no way in hell I was going to go through that whole class, get to like 2 days to the end, and not finish. So I just wrapped it up. I was just really careful. Blah blah blah. The end. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah.
Wait,
And
so
then
what
now
was
I'm
this
just
a
trying to get it better.
required thing? Or is this just
Just rub some salt in it. Okay, so combatives is not required, but it was a course I
oh,
decided to take
oh,
for
okay.
to honestly, in my mind's eye, I was going to jumpstart my whole workout process because it's just like 7 days, 5 days of working out all day for 8 hours. That's where 8, 7, 6 came from. Okay, so I was just like,
Whoa.
man, yeah, it's just like a workout all day long, but you're doing combatives, and you have to do, your warm up and your actual like workouts. You do this thing called like shrimping, where you're like scooting across the floor, if you can imagine how shrimps get around. You like what was the other one that was funky? I forget what they called it, but it's like you're on your back like a dead bug, and then you have to like do this
Oh.
twisting motion. It's all abs, but you're like twisting to maneuver to the other side of the floor. So it's just all abs to get you down to the other end of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, and but it's just like workouts to like build your core and everything. But it's all day workout, and then at the end of the day, you're super sweaty and you feel like a hero, unless you get stepped on.
Unless you break your ankle off, then
Yeah,
you
the
feel
culmination at the end of it was brilliant because you had to do like react to contact type stuff, where you walk into a room, they gave you like a little dummy rifle, and you have to use the skills that you learned to counteract an aggressor. So something that would be more realistic if you were maybe downrange or potentially getting attacked. Except they were padded up. The guys, there were two of them, and then like it was so funny, man. And I know I wish you could record it, but they don't allow you to. But like you walk into a room and you see the person across the way, and you're like, oh, okay, well I got time to tell them to stop and back off. But the other guy's hiding and jumping out of corners and attacking you and shit like that.
what on
So
earth?
it
That
was like
sounds wild.
it's so freaking and then so you want to be, if you ever go through a combatives course, you want to go up front because person number one, you don't have an audience. Person number 22, everybody's watching and everybody's
Dang.
cracking up because everybody acts a fool, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like a great reality show. You
For
get to
shit.
see how people shit
Oh
their
my
pants
god.
in public or how they pull themselves together. And some guys are pretty good, pretty quick on their feet. But yeah,
Mm.
I don't remember. Oh, I couldn't get my arms around the dude. And then I was just like, I don't know what else to do. I can't do the move I was planning on doing. So I had to switch it up and I just ended up stabbing everyone, but it was all
This-
good. But yeah, combative. So I'm rehabilitating my leg, going to PT, and then part of it's I got to learn around January, middle of January is when I have to take the test for the army the army physical
There's a
or army
test?
fitness test. Yeah, I have to take it every
Oh,
6
like a
months.
physical kind of thing.
I'm supposed to take it every 6 months, but I haven't taken it because I hurt myself.
Oh, okay.
I say I hurt myself, but that sounds like, intentional. I was hurt. Yeah.
I hurt
I got hurt.
myself.
I know. I'm
I
like,
didn't
I'm
even
not
think
taking
about.
this
I
test.
didn't even think about that. That's funny.
Like, I didn't choose
Oh,
this. What? Let me rephrase
what did
this.
you do? Like,
What did you do yourself again? I threw
but
my leg at a guy that was falling. But anyway, that's that. So, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop
well,
recording. Hold on.